I am now creating weekly exclusive content for Patreon, so if you are interested in that, go check out the link down below. And of course, if you want to avoid the random lottery of FIFA points, you want to go straight to the source, buy the players directly, use u7buy.com and use the code TVM at checkout. What is going on, guys? TVM here. Welcome back to another video, another short video, but this time a transfers video. No point stretching it out if there isn't enough news, so what I'm going to do is just do shorter videos, maybe sometimes 2 or 3 minutes if there isn't enough news, just to give you the latest. Leighton Baines has left Everton and he has retired. That is 100% confirmed. He's 35 years of age, so I more than understand, but I'm pretty sure that if he really wanted to, he could have squeezed out one more payday from the MLS or from China, but good on him for ending his career where he wanted to. Dejan Lovren, this is confirmed as well. He hasn't retired, but he's moved from Liverpool, having just won the Champions League and the Premier League, to Zenit St. Petersburg. Interesting move. I don't know. I was thinking about this yesterday. Would you want to move from the Premier League to Russia, or would you rather have gone maybe to China? Jan Vertonghen has left Spurs and hasn't joined another club yet. Rumours of him joining Manchester United are up there, but his agent has said that he's more than likely going to move away from the Premier League because he wouldn't want to face Spurs. Adam Lallana, of course, left Liverpool out of contract and surplus to requirements now has joined Brighton. That is, again, another one of those confirmed deals. And he's been pictured posing with shirts and stuff like that. So, I mean, that was pretty much a deal that was always going to happen. Naldo, for those of you who care, has left Espanyol. Hasn't joined anyone yet. Whether he will do or not remains to be seen. Yilmaz, another confirmed deal. And in fact, our last confirmed deal of the video, he has left Besiktas and has joined Lille. Of course, Osimhen has joined Napoli. Or I think it's confirmed that he's joined Napoli. It's either like the strongest rumour ever or it's confirmed. So replacement there. David Silva, I thought he was retiring having left Manchester City, but apparently it's fairly possible that he will join Valencia. Interesting transfer that. I think he'll do really well in that league. Santi Cazorla proving that you can do it at an age. Højbjerg could be leaving Southampton to join. There are 2 clubs interested, West Ham being one of them, but I think Spurs are the more likely, and I've known about this for a long time. Not that I've got inside sources, but it's just been on the table for such a long time. Moving on to Traore. Now, I would say that the chances of this happening are low. However, Juventus are reportedly interested in Adama Traore. I can't imagine why they'd want him. They have a decent amount of wingers. They still have Ronaldo and Dybala. I don't know. Cavani to Leeds, I just don't see this happening. Cavani to somewhere else, definitely, but Cavani to Leeds, I personally don't see it happening. Leeds are linked with more players than Manchester United right now. I can see him joining Benfica. The possibility is 50-50. It's kind of bordering on high, to be honest. I think it's more of like a 65-70% chance that he'll join Benfica. That'll be an interesting one, though. I think he'll absolutely rip that league to pieces. Barnes from Leicester to Liverpool. I wouldn't say this has much legs, but it is a story that is in the papers, in the media in general. So we'll have to keep an eye on that one. Moving on to Diego Carlos of Sevilla, potentially moving to Manchester City. This one has a little bit more legs than you'd think because up-and-coming defender, starting to get a lot of recognition, and Manchester City need to bolster that defence. Let's move on to Akone. Now that Lille have brought in a few players and reportedly Sancho could be on his way out of Dortmund, could they be looking to replace Sancho with Akone? Good sign-in, and the chances is quite high. Let's move on to Allen to Everton. This has a little bit of legs, even though I think personally the possibility is going to be on the low side. There are a lot of rumours and there are a lot of news stories regarding this, so I wouldn't be too surprised if it happened. I just don't think it's that possible. Kai Havertz to Chelsea looks very likely to be completed within the next 5 to 10 days. Frank Lampard's image of him window shopping every club in Europe has popped up all over the place. Of course, he's been linked with the move to the Premier League for quite a while now. That Chelsea team is going to be dangerous next season if they can get Havertz. Thiago to Liverpool has been a very, very slow burner for the majority of the summer so far. I'd love to see him as a Liverpool fan in a Liverpool shirt. I think Liverpool need to bolster a few positions going into the new season. I don't think they can do what they did last season and not buy anyone. I think they need to just get some decent backup for several positions. And finally, we can talk about Manchester United. Not the final player, but the final team. Sancho to Man United. There was reports of an 89 million bid. That was apparently fake. So what I think is going to happen is Man United will, quote-unquote, try to get Sancho with failed bids left, right and centre. And in the end, they'll give up and they'll go and buy Jack Grealish. And they'll say, look, Dortmund were unreasonable and they wanted too much money, blah, blah, blah. So we bought Grealish for 60 million instead. Now that Aston Villa have kept their place in the Premier League, it might cost them a little bit more to get Grealish, because obviously Villa will need Jack Grealish going into next season. But I would say I've left it at 50-50 for those two transfers, because I think if Man United fail to get Sancho, it's a dead cert that they'll go pick up Grealish. And of course, if they get Sancho, they won't buy Grealish. But I just don't know. I just can't see Sancho happening, and I can see Grealish 100% happening. So yeah, watch this space. That's going to do it for today's video. Like I said, every time that there's more news and worthy stories, I will get into them. I will try and include players from other leagues as well. It's just difficult to find out the news because the British media just dominate everything, and I find it really difficult to find out any information from any other league. But if you have enjoyed this video, do me a favour and hit that like button, subscribe to the channel for new, and until the next time, goodbye.
Football Index. The game changed. Download the app now.